So in the last couple of hours, attorneys for Elon Musk and a California judge have been butting heads during jury selection in this massive multi-billion-dollar civil trial pitting tech billionaire against tech billionaire. It's a case that could determine the future of one of the world's biggest AI companies. And that is just the latest drama here. In the last couple of hours, a judge told attorneys for Musk that the reality is that people don't like him, but went on to say that that doesn't mean Americans can't have integrity for the judicial process. That was after she didn't strike a juror who said so-called mean things about Musk. It is like something, gang. The whole thing is partly a business fight, but it's also pretty personal for Sam Altman and for Musk. Their beef has been public for years. About a decade ago, Musk co-founded and helped fund OpenAI as a nonprofit. But Musk says Altman betrayed him when he made the nonprofit for profit. Altman, for his part, says Musk just wanted OpenAI for himself. It's been a whole thing for years. Lately, Musk has been calling his now nemesis Scam Altman, saying that Altman and OpenAI's co-founder stole a charity, quote unquote. Brian Cheung is following this story for us. This is not exactly petty drama. There's $134 billion on the line in this civil trial. And it's also interesting, and that's why the judge stuff just in the last couple of minutes is interesting, because how do you find a juror that doesn't have feelings about either of these two guys, especially when this is happening in a place where everybody knows everything about tech or thinks they do? Explain how both sides are going to try to make their case and about how this jury selection is unfolding when it feels like everybody's got an opinion about Elon Musk.
Yeah, this is happening in Oakland, California, where you would imagine a lot of the potential jurors are people that either work in tech or are very close to tech and understand exactly what's going on here. They probably have very strong feelings about both Sam Altman and Elon Musk. That makes jury selection such a complicated situation. Although I should point out the jury here is going to be in an advisory role. The judge is going to listen to what this jury says, but really it's up to the judge in terms of how they want to decide who wins this case. Now, again, we're in jury selection. It's the early stages of this, but just to outline exactly what we're talking about here, Elon Musk sued Sam Altman in 2024, basically saying along the lines that he felt swindled by OpenAI's choice to go from a not-for-profit company into a for-profit company. There's a flow chart that we have here. It is very confusing, but basically all you need to know is that OpenAI is still a nonprofit, but there's been a change in its corporate structure over the last few years where there's now a for-profit group called OpenAI that has part ownership from OpenAI, part ownership from Microsoft. That's the reason why Microsoft is a part of this as well. And Elon Musk essentially said, that's not what I agreed to when I helped you create OpenAI in 2015, whereas you have Sam Altman and OpenAI pushing back and saying Elon Musk at one point wanted to fold OpenAI into Tesla, which is obviously a for-profit company. So there's a lot of he said in this case. This is a 50% part story about the future of AI, 50% story, schoolyard fight between two of the richest in the world. No big deal, Hallie.
I mean, you're so right. So what happens? What's the judge going to decide, and what does it mean for OpenAI? Because maker of ChatGPT, like everybody wants to know what's going on with Chat.
Yeah, well, look, OpenAI is in the middle of a massive fight against other AI companies like Meta, Anthropic, as well as Google. So this comes at a very inconvenient time for them, and even more so when you consider that what Elon Musk is asking is for the for-profit end of OpenAI to potentially give up over $130 billion. I mean, just to set the stage, that is more than the market cap of Ford and GM combined. This is a massive amount of money. But I should point out, Elon doesn't want to pocket that money. He has said in a filing that he would want OpenAI's not-for-profit side of the business to pay that over $130 billion to the not-for-profit side. Again, if he wins, he's also asking for Sam Altman to get booted from the company. That would be a big deal, would entirely shake up the artificial intelligence race. We'll have to see what a judge says when this wraps up. But we'll be watching this one very closely, as you can imagine.
Not to handicap the whole thing, but do we have any sense from talking with legal experts about tea leaves on this, whether they think Musk is asking for too much, how they think the judge could rule here, before it begins, or is it just totally a jump ball?
Well, I do think that the jury is a huge part of this story. If it were not for the fact that they're an advisory, I think that they would likely be the entire focus of this. Obviously, you have a lot of people in the Bay Area that feel very negatively about Elon Musk. As we've been watching jury selection throughout the day, there have been a number of anecdotes where some potential jurors said such strong feelings about Elon Musk that the Elon's attorneys wanted to strike them separately outside of what the judge thought. So, again, it's going to be hard to find the people in this room already. But, of course, the judge is going to have a final say here, so we'll have to see.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.